What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Return of the Obra Dinn. Last time, we got quite a bit done. We've identified about half the people on the ship. So we're definitely making some pretty good progress. Unfortunately, with each set of people that we identifying the rest becomes simultaneously easier and harder. In this episode, I have a main goal in mind for today. Today, I want to try to figure out who the hell this guy is. Because there is no way to be able to tell who he is otherwise, considering he dies immediately. So, there's not really much to go off of there. But I think one way to potentially help in that regard would be to try to find, actually coincidentally enough, coincidentally enough, I need to find the other Peters. The fact that he's kind of whispering in his ear, I wonder. You know, my original goal was to try to find, like, someone there, and then try to guess, like, try to find the other Peters, then try to find someone else, and then guess on the last guy. But that is something I didn't consider. Are they one and the same? I'm wondering, is there any way for me to get up higher? And I think the answer is no. Yeah, there's no way for me to actually get up higher, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, there's Lars. Was he one of the people who fled? With the other Peters? Ooh, I did not realize that. Maybe they are one and the same. Yeah. So he definitely saw what happened right in direct view of Lars. I don't think I can identify anyone else from this angle. I can get him. That's weird. I'm not sure that's really a helpful angle to be at. And that doesn't help me at all. Cool. That's interesting. I didn't consider that. Alright, let's go with this running theory. Let's say this is the other Peters. I don't have anything else. It makes sense though, because Lars is right there. And I thought maybe at the end of last time that the other guy that got shot by the second mate, he might have been the other Peters, since Lars was right there, but I couldn't find anyone else to back his story. Alright, we'll go with that running theory. Okay, now comes the question, though, of who else do I try to identify? Because if we're going with that running theory, then we've got a little bit of work to do. Because there's any number of corpses that are here. Okay, well, first of all, I definitely know who attacked him. That would be Bang. Because Bang's right here. Okay, so I at least got that situated. The problem is trying to figure out who exactly, like, some of these other people are that try to escape with the second mate. Because unfortunately, I don't know any of these people. And that's a little bit of a problem. There is something that I could potentially do now that I think about it. It's past the... Actually... Well, they're located in the illness at sea. And I might be able to get some identifying features from there if I really wanted to. For that, I'm gonna need those body bags. Where is it? There it is. Come on. Okay, so we got these guys playing cards, and I know one of them is number 47. Okay, so 47. So I feel like all three of these guys are here. Actually, if all three of them are Russian... Okay. Let me save this. Let's try another running theory. Let's try to identify all three of these guys. And we'll just try to cycle through the different names. Okay. This may take a little bit. Ha-ha! It worked! So we got the guy who was shot by Emily, so now we can get another person. One who died in the calling. And Nathan! Oh shoot, I forgot about Nathan! Okay, so he did die to the Kraken. Cool, okay. Then that means you are this guy. Oh, perfect, 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 perfect. Okay. Next we've got you. And you're the other Peters. So now I just need to find one other person. Someone who is hard to identify. And maybe someone who could maybe shed some light on a few other people. Okay. Let's maybe see if I can actually find such a person. I mean, there's any one of those two. There's this whole kerfuffle right here. Okay. So I got the one Russian. I got the potential guy here. I know who Paul Moss was died to. But we're not going to do that because that's super easy. If I get him... It was clubbed by Brennan. I'm pretty sure... Okay. Let's maybe try going through various different people here, and that was easy. Alright, so we got the fourth mate. Samuel Peters. Okay, so that did end up being right. And the other Russian guy. Also getting some of the people that I wanted to figure out that left with the second mate, which is good. Alright, we are getting somewhere. This is what I mean about things becoming a Sudoku puzzle. Yeah! Okay, so Leonid Kolvok killed Paul Moss. Leonid Kolvok. Volkov. Yeah. Okay. So we got Paul Moss's cause of death. Probably head back to the escape to try to get some of these other guys. Well, this is perfect. Okay. So that is the fourth mate. So the fourth mate shot him. So it's either shot or decapitated. So I've got one of those two. Problem is, I still don't know who he is. Is he... I'm trying to think, like, who exactly stabbed him, though. And I'm gonna need to go back to a different memory for that. Because I'm pretty sure it was just one giant kerfuffle. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that's where the second mate is. This guy was clawing for his life. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how exactly the turn of events went. So that doesn't help me. I think it was actually when this all was happening. Okay. So let's head down here. Okay, so we have this guy who... Okay, where was the fourth mate? Back here? Yeah. Okay. So they were talking to the bosun right there. And then that guy who was shot by the fourth mate, but it seemed like he was plotting with the fourth mate. And then this guy was shouting mutiny, mutiny, got knifed by this guy, but then he was shot by the fourth mate, and then the fourth mate then got killed by Brennan. God, that's a huge kerfuffle right there. So they were plotting, and then he stabbed a guy. He didn't want him to do that. They wrestled and shot him in the face, and then Brennan showed up and then just clubbed him to death. Okay, that's a kerfuffle. Okay. Still, I only know... I've only got one so far, though. So before I try to make any sort of long shot guesses... that's the problem, is that then there's, like, all of these people. And there's no telling who these two are. Well, if I go back a bit to Unholy Captives, or no, not only Unholy Captives, the Calling. Okay, so in the Calling, I still know him. I still know him. I still know him. So basically, I figured out the two guys who drowned, which were the Russian guys. So that's helpful, at least. Unfortunately, I still don't know anyone else from here. Huh. Okay, well, here's the thing. I've got one person who I've definitively gotten. I should look to see... I mean, I should look to see, like, who else I could just potentially guess at. There's him. Like, any sort of 3-star, or 3-arrow. Those would be ones that I would want to try to identify, because those guys are going to be the hardest. I feel like maybe this guy... Of course, I could also try just blindly guessing with 2. That would take a while, though. I should probably go back to when the crab people attacked. I might be able to get some more information from them. I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, because then there's these 2. Can't do anything with the bargain yet. Yeah, I've got moss. I could potentially guess as to the snitch and the guy who killed the snitch. No, well, I know, I can't do that, because in order to get to the snitch, I need to get the guy who killed the snitch, who was then killed by the 4th mate. And then, of course, there's the people who survived to Africa, and I've already gotten everyone in the end. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm trying to think where exactly I can go to from here. Like, how else can I get any more identifying features? Because a lot of these other guys, like... Like, I've gotten where some of these are, but it's like, going down here, this isn't really helping me. The guy who was on the crab person who died, I already got him. That was Charles. There's the guy that exploded. Which is another thing entirely. And that's just kind of the thing, is like, at this point, I'm not entirely sure what to do. I guess I can try to find anyone else who could be of vague importance, and then just maybe guess using that. The vague importance, though, is just people who have hats. Because I am still missing the 3rd mate. So maybe if I find another person who is wearing a hat. I mean, it could be the guy who was killed by the the guy who was killed by the 4th mate. That is entirely possible. Let's see. Electrocuted. Don't know. Lars. Abraham, random guy. 3rd mate Steward. Yeah, that would be an interesting coup. The 3rd mate shot the 4th mate. Or no, the 4th mate shot the 3rd mate. Okay. Let's go with that theory for now. So then, who should I then make a blind guess in trying to figure out? Maybe you? I'll try you. And if I don't get anything, well, then I know it wasn't... I can rule out something. Okay. So it doesn't look to be the third mate, but then again, who else could it be? I mean, I feel like maybe that specific kind of hat? I don't know. That's kind of the problem, is trying to find people who actually kind of seem like they're of some importance. And I still need to figure out who you are. Maybe I feel like I've tried the bosun's mate. I still need to find Martin, though. Because that's the thing. Abigail talks to Martin. But Martin says, come here. Interesting. Okay, I think I might be able to finally identify who the hell Martin is. That would give me a second person then, and then I can randomly try to search for the third. Because honestly, randomly searching for people who are stupidly cryptic to figure out is basically the best way that I've got. But this involves heading once again back to Abigail's death. Try to figure out where Martin is. So Martin says, come here. And this can't be Martin because I'm saying that that's Henry. Oh, but that's Paul. Unless this is Martin. But Martin would be the third mate. Yeah, that has to be it. Because she asks for Martin, and I don't think there's anyone else named Martin. Okay, we go back. Definitely an easier way of doing that, but whatever. Let me see if there is anyone else by the name of Martin. Because I don't think so. No, there isn't. Okay. Damn it. Here, hold on. Oh, wait. That has to be at their actual... freaking... has to be when they're alive. Or when I'm in present day. Okay. So yeah, Abigail says, Martin, where's the captain? Have you lost the mind? Get back inside. He's below deck. Come here. So Martin says, come here. And if that right here is Paul, the women are right there. This has to be Martin. Unless... this is decapitated. We can try for that. Okay. And who was it that I wanted to try to figure out? You, or maybe one of the people who survived? I'm not sure. Let's go with... I'm almost tempted to try to find some of the earlier people, because there's less clues dealing with them. Like you. So, let's maybe try this. Because guessing is the best that I've got. Really? Okay, now I'm starting to get a little bit confused. Because I know for a fact that that's how Paul died. Yeah, like, I'm trying to figure that part out. That feels like that makes the most sense, because Martin has to be after the Kraken. And unless Martin is part of the bargain, I know that's Paul. That could be Martin. I know that's... But this guy I don't think is part of this scene. And then we get to the end. So, yeah, Martin dies past Abigail's death. And his head got blown off. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so we got that. Let's try shot with a gun. And then let's try this whole mess again. I feel like I tried this, though. I mean, unless, like, one of these two, isn't it? And I know Philip Dahl is definitely the captain's steward. Paul Moss I've already identified. Can't be Martin, and can't be Henry. Ugh. Okay, well, this keeps getting more and more complicated. Damn it. But it has to be. He has to be Martin. There's no getting around it, because I know for a fact that he is Paul. And the women are right here, and that, I'm guessing, is the doctor. Can't be him. He's dead. He's gonna die. He dies shortly after. Like, there's no one else it could be. There is literally no one else it could be. He has to be Martin. He, without a shadow of a doubt, has to be Martin. But it doesn't seem like anything I've got actually works. Trying to think of elsewhere. If I go back to these guys, and I go back to when they just basically get killed. I mean, oh, I thought it ended, but then again, it wouldn't let me go off if that was the case. Yeah, I don't think this is helpful, because I feel like part of the information I've got is incorrect. But then we have to go... I feel like it's just easier to go back this way. Go to escape. Instead of shot with a gun, it would have to be... decapitated. And then from there, we go back to the calling. But I've already tried that. I tried doing it with both. And it didn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Which seems really weird because I know without a shadow of a doubt he was killed by him with a sword. Like, knifed isn't the word. He was definitely hit by a sword. I have no doubt that's right. Unfortunately, just any other piece of information I could potentially get is not exactly helpful. I still need to figure out who he is. I suppose just random guessing? Again, like, this is highly inefficient, just doing it in this manner. But I mean, I'll try this. If I got like a super lucky guess, that'd be amazing. But otherwise, I'm not gonna keep doing it like this, because this does not really help me. Now, okay. Okay, so could be the carpenter's mate, but I don't know. That's just kind of the thing, is like I have gotten a lot of information. A lot of information has already been taken care of. But trying to get these last few is a pain. Because it basically does come down to random guessing. Like, I can try to figure out who some of these people are. Let's see. If he is next to the fourth mate... Fourth mate Stewart's still there. I can try that. Sure. Let's give that a go. Let's give that a go. And then just kind of go through all of this until we get somewhere. Hey! Okay. I knew that one was right. And we got Davy James. Okay. Okay. So we still... Okay. So what is it currently on? Decapitated. Okay. Am I 100% guaranteed that I've at least got the people involved right? Okay. You are the fourth mate. So yes, he dies to the fourth mate. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go through everything because he would have been right in one of those instances. The guy that I randomly guessed. This is just bizarre. Why is this not decapitated or shot?
Mutiny! Mutiny! Bastard!
Yeah, I mean, trying to hear the struggle. Like, he was... This guy was definitely stabbed. Here, hold up. If he was stabbed by the third mate, and the third mate was the one who got his head blown off, then I'll know for a fact that this is absolutely the third. Well, actually, no, because I still don't know who he is. Well, shoot. Okay, so some things are still not really made abundantly clear, but I did at least get some people figured out. So yeah, I got Moss taken care of. Davy James, that was a good deduction. And then just blindly guessing. I mean, yeah, that's just kind of the thing, is like, I kind of have to blindly guess for some of these random ones, because there's no other way to really get any sort of information. And if they die early on, it's harder to find any prevalent information on them. Okay, there's still plenty of people who went with them to try to escape. And man, is that list getting shorter. So there might be a way for me to identify elsewhere. Oh, he threw him overboard. Alright, that explains that. There's the captain. And that's the first mate? Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing exactly how that played out. Okay, well, we're good to go for the day here, but... Ooh, okay. Trying to think of what all I am still missing. I've got a lot. Like, I think I'm up to about 42, I want to say? Give or take? 42 or 39, somewhere around there. But at any rate, next time on Let's Play Return of the Obra Dinn, we're making headway. We are making a lot of headway. I at least got done with what I wanted to try to do for, you know, earlier on. The two people I wanted to get. I still don't know who this guy is. He's in quite a few memories, though. But I'm at least getting a lot of things taken care of. There were also a lot of people who tried to escape the Kraken during the Doom, but it seemed like, since I know for a fact that Nathan drowned, his two lackeys also must have drowned. Problem is figuring out who his two lackeys are. So that's cool. Still need to know who the heck Charles Minor was. Because if he was torn apart by the beast, I tried him, didn't work. I tried the other guy, it didn't work. Him? Possibly? Possibly? Because I already tried him, and I already tried him. Only other person maybe would be him, but... otherwise? Okay, well, we've got maybe a running start on something, but trying to figure out anything else, that's gonna be hard. But anyway, until next time, everyone, take care.